So call to diagnose this vehicle, and it keeps repeating table under boost, table under boost, and the boost sensor is between the map sensor. The boot sensor is in front of the throttle position sensor and on top of the manifold sensor. So it's reporting table under boost, and you can see this is a recording that I did when I was trying the vehicle. So you can see that on my accelerator paddle, which is this one, this is my accelerator paddle. You can see anytime I do full press, is supposed to go to the throttle position, supposed to go to wide open. So it doesn't go there. You can see, let me see if I'll get to a full press. And this is the issue why the client brought the car to me. So after fixing the other issues, so this was my main problem, and the table and the throttle position was not able to pass 44%. So it was around 44%, and it wasn't giving me any boost at all. So I did a lot of recording on it just to see if my throttle position can change, and my throttle position wasn't changing. So I did it. You can see partially. I want to get to full, and anytime you do, let me use the other recording. Maybe I will get it when it went to full. So this one, when it gets to full, you don't get to see, okay, it got to full at this point. So when it get to full throttle, that means from full throttle, you can see the percentage is at 41%, and this one is at partially open, partial throttle. So that means there is no corresponding even after that, because after the full throttle, after the full acceleration, supposed to maintain. So it gives me table under boost because the throttle is not it's not opening widely, so the boost from the table gets stuck in front of the throttle, and it's not able to enter into the intake manifold pressure properly. So you can see there is different here, and you can see when I got to my full, so you can see there is difference. There is almost like 27, let's say 20 to 18 difference in it. So you can see the map sensor, and so you can see that there is different, and it's partially open. So after I replace the throttle and fit a new throttle, there is a new throttle that I fit on the vehicle. So after I replace that throttle, now when I step on the accelerator to full throttle, you can see when I step on that accelerator to full throttle, the computer is not reading fast enough. So when it is full throttle, you can see the percentage. I'm reading 66.6% of the throttle opening. So that means I'll be getting the boost that I need from the engine. I'll be getting the boost that I need from the table. So it lets the car boost wildly. So you can see full, and you can see I'm around 66. But first it wasn't happening that way. First it will not happen that way. And you can see as I was trying it, I got one wide open throttle. I did one wide open throttle, and you can see that it changed here. So watch the table throttle position, and you see that it will change to, oh, where is this, to change to wide open throttle. So that means I was getting the boost that I needed for the vehicle. So now you can see I got wide open throttle. So that means the throttle issue is fixed, and you can see my accelerator position is around 90%, and the throttle opening is around 72. So that means my vehicle will be getting the boost needed for the vehicle to boost, and the client was happy with his vehicle. So you can see that it was after, you can see it was after the full throttle. That means I released my leg a bit from the accelerator pedal. That's why you can see it partially, but you see the position and the throttle opening, they are the same. But when you check the old one, it was not opening wildly, so I wasn't getting the enough boost that I need anytime I give accelerator down, or when I give the kick down. I'm not getting enough boost. So I was able to fix the car by replacing the throttle with original part, although it was a used part. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more videos. After several hours, you can accelerate. So we work on the throttle.